And that's a real shame. If you need any evidence, look no further than the GT4 Stinger concept here at the Detroit Auto Show. It uses a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine to send 315 horsepower to the rear wheels via a 6-speed close-ratio manual transmission. Now, that's the same engine that you'd find in the Gen Coupe 2.0T, but the similarities pretty much stop there. You see, this car rides on a custom chassis with an independent double wishbone suspension. It's also quite a bit lighter than the production Gen Coupe at just under 2,900 pounds. Of course, this is a concept car, so you have to take a lot of that with a grain of salt. The weight probably would end up being quite a bit higher if this thing actually ends up being built. Other highlights include big wheels, massive brakes, and the fact that it sits very close to the ground, all of which, of course, is typical for a concept car. Now, I'm going out on a limb here, but I don't think Kia has ever had a concept car that seems so obviously influenced by Audi products. Of course, that has something to do with the fact that Peter Schreier, former Audi designer, penned this car. For example, the front end looks directly lifted and like a miniature version of the R8. Going along to the sides, you can also see influences from both the A5, the A7, and even the recent Sport Quattro concept. But bringing things back to reality, this thing is shorter than a Forte sedan and wider than Kia's Cadenza. So you kind of get the idea that the only measurements that are likely to be real have to do with the engine's displacement and the horsepower. Chances are the custom chassis is nothing more than a one-off, but maybe, just maybe, we're getting a first early peek at what will ultimately become the new Genesis Coupe and